Hello. It's Dirty Trucking. Just got home. About to whip up a little breakfast real quick. But I'm going to make this video real quick. A commenter made a comment. Said, how can we help you if you have no evidence of a person? Basically, how can we help you if you have no evidence of a person coming in the apartment? That's basically what he was saying. Don't have any evidence. So, let me break this down. I've been complaining about this for years. I started noticing this shit. Number one, the key to the whole situation. I started noticing this shit after what happened to me at Warren Truck Plant. That's when I started noticing this shit going on. Stuff coming up missing in the house. Pictures. They did this when I owned my house. So, and evidently nobody's been paying attention. Not even law enforcement and the people I've complained to. You're expecting me to get evidence that I can't get. The only thing I can do is tell you what is being done. Because the individual enters this apartment when I'm gone. Somehow, they're never on my surveillance cameras. I've had at least 4 different surveillance cameras. They've all done weird shit to where I've never got the individual on camera. But when I come home, the camera, it's lovely sending me alerts of me walking around in here, but never alerts of the individual coming in here doing what I'm saying I've noticed being done here. And I'm not going to be able to get the evidence. The only way I'll be able to get the evidence, the only way I can get the evidence or catch this motherfucker, me physically, this is the way I would have to be able to catch him. This motherfucker going to have to see me leave. Think I'm gone. And I'm going to have to be able to somehow get back in my building, back in my apartment, without this individual knowing that I'm back. But that's impossible. Because it seems like, regardless if I found a hidden camera in here, I haven't found any hidden camera in here. But this individual seems to know what's going on in my apartment, when I'm in my apartment, and apparently what I'm doing in my apartment. Now, he's either watching me through my camera, which I've seen that happen. I was making a video for my YouTube one day and turned around and noticed that my camera, my other camera that I had, was on. And I wasn't in view of it for it to trigger. So who turned it on? The individual was listening as I was recording the YouTube video. I can't catch him. You know how many years I've been trying to catch these people? How many surveillance cameras I've had? Days off work where I came here, tried to lock down, catch the individual. But see, when I'm home, the individual knows he's not going to be able to get in. So that ain't going to work. But prior to me having knowledge that somebody was coming in my residence, be it my apartment or my house when I stayed on Beaconsfield, prior to me knowing that, I didn't put anything up my door. I didn't have no chain on the door. I just closed the door and lock it. Set my security system. I had a security system on Beaconsfield. I paid one at that. I didn't have nothing up against the door. But I used to hear noises when I was in my house. Footsteps coming up the stairs. Floors creaking. I used to wake up to stuff done in the house. How would you like it knowing that somebody is coming in your house or your apartment through your front door while you sleep. You don't know what they doing, what they doing to you, nothing. And I am 100% positive that these individuals have entered my residence while I was there and while I was asleep. I had one enter my apartment when I stayed on Jefferson in Holcomb while I was downstairs in the basement washing. Came in and drank up damn near the whole bottle of pop. Kool-Aid packs used to come up missing. All kind of shit. This ain't new. I've been complaining about this shit for years. Don't want to burn up my bagel here. Trying to cook and make this video real quick. But let me fill you in on why I can't catch them. It's because I can't physically be here. It has been impossible for me to booby trap, hide up in here, and catch this individual without them knowing what I have done in here as far as a booby trap. Or that I'm in here motherfucking hiding, waiting for their ass. That's why I ain't been able to catch them. Back before I got hip to surveillance cameras, I didn't have no surveillance. I just had a regular alarm system with the box. You put your code in on the door. Someone seemed to have known the code. It was coming in my house. I had a house. I was a homeowner on Beaconsfield before Chrysler did that shit to me. Yes, I owned a home when I was at Warren Truck Plant. I was a homeowner. I had to sell that house because of what they did. Let me get another thing straight. People under the impression that I got fired for harassing a coworker. Let me get you straight one more time. I didn't get fired. I resigned because I got tired of what they were doing to me. They were sending me to these doctors and kept me off my job. And I never got back. And the only way I would be able to sue, I had to relinquish my employment because I was under the union. I had exhausted all measures with the union to figure out what the fuck happened there, what they were doing. Why would you cut my benefits off and leave me out there like that to damn near starve and lose my home anyway? So I got fed up. I got angry. And I resigned. Twice I tried to resign. I was stopped the first time. Co-worker of mine, used to be a high school classmate, stopped me. Said, I'm not going to let you do this. Let the union handle it. Yeah, the union handled it all right. Them bitches fucked my ass. UAW Local 140. My union steward and the union. The chief steward, the EAP rep, labor relations, fucked my ass. Made up the heinous, you let this co-worker come in there and tell the most heinous lie, awful lie. And I couldn't believe them bastards that knew me used to walk down on the line and see me and stand there and talk to me. Would think I did something like that. When did I have fucking time? I never invited them people to the house, though that co-worker's been to my house. I've been to his house. I met his girlfriend before she left his ass. He hooked me up with his friend. That was back before I was on isolation, lockdown because of this bullshit. But I don't want to veer off the story. Let me tell you, this is involving computer crimes, internet crimes. That's why I can't catch them. Now, new technology, I was able to get me security cameras. I've had several. Every time I get these cameras, weird shit started happening. My internet would go out. The camera would be off. or it would be froze. All kind of weird ass shit. Constantly had me changing cameras because I thought they was defective. It wasn't the camera was defective. It was whoever this motherfucker is with the shit they doing. You're hacking into my system through my phone because those cameras had an app on the phone. And they were hacking into the system through my phone. You either, I watched a movie where they said you can get the EISN, I forgot whatever this is, number to your phone. And it showed a savvy computer lady who was given the number to the phone, those numbers that when you go in there and search the serial, not the serial number, those other numbers when you go in your settings. She typed them into a computer, and I sat there and watched this woman pull up that individual's phone, what was on the phone, scrolling through the pictures, reading what the text messages was, all kind of shit from that number that identifies this motherfucking phone. And that's what I believe the individual was doing. And after I saw that, I said, oh, that's possibly what you're doing. Hold on, I got to flip my sausage. I said, it's possibly what that individual's doing. After I seen that movie, I said, how is it you hacking in my phone all of the time? Man, fuck, why is you hacking in my phone? I'm nobody important. Why in the fuck would these motherfuckers be hacking in my phone? You see this problem here it's been a family thing. Cause my father used to complain about this type of shit back when he was alive. You know, I was a kid growing up. I thought him down. What ain't nobody? But he used to complain somebody was coming in his house, taking shit. Detroit police had a stack of complaints from my father about that shit. A stack of them. But I didn't know what that was. I'm a kid. I didn't know. I'm a teenager in the house growing up. Whatever this is, it was been going on long before I got to Warren Truck. But somebody advanced this shit at Warren Truck. Because now something else is going on besides the normal stuff that my father used to complain about, slipping in and out of the house. My father used to complain about that shit. My father left this earth never catching them. And that's all he was trying to do was catch them motherfuckers. He would change the locks. They would still get in. Always had a key. Never forced entry. Never no break-in. Always calling the police. He called me one day. I was grown, living out on my own. Asked me, did I come in his house and take something out the tools? Why would I take your tools? I didn't do it. But I was listening all these years. Now this stuff is happening to me. And I'm replaying stuff that my father told me that I heard him complaining about. And this is a true story in 2017, I just sat down on the couch and I Googled on my phone. I just sat there and said, illegal entry, document switch, stuff coming up missing, to see what it would come up with. And god damn it, didn't my phone come up and pull up gang stalking? After I said all that shit, all I said to the phone was what was happening, that I noticed was happening. And that's how I got wind of fucking gang stalking. Honest truth. When I read that shit about what those people do, that is exactly 100% what I've been experiencing, what I've been complaining about, and what the fuck they've been doing. But I can't catch them because this is involving crimes of the computer. Until they can tell me how the fuck they know I'm in my apartment, what I'm doing in my apartment. And I ain't found no hidden camera in here. Only camera in here is mine. You got to tell me how they know that. The only other way I know somebody can look in your apartment, you got access through the satellite. Or either you hacking my own camera, watching me in here. These people know what I say. They monitor my social media. This is crime. This is an organized crime. Very highly detailed organized. And they not just fucking with me. These people stealing. They switching documents. They got the capability to do some shit and you have no evidence. And I've seen it. Just like when I said they switched the cherry filling. The only evidence you got is me saying that because I know it was switched. But where's the evidence? My camera didn't provide the evidence. Why? Because until you tell me what the fuck it is they doing to my surveillance, the reason why I cannot capture them on camera, problem solved. That's the problem. It's the surveillance. They somehow bypassing my surveillance. I believe they backfeeding my own recorded apartment pictures because I'm gone long enough. I believe they backfeeding it to the system. I believe they're coming in here and then they're feeding of just an empty apartment footage after they come in here. They deleting themselves out by uploading, backfeeding an empty apartment. That was a true story I told you when they came here and did that inspection. The lady from management came here. The first guy I saw was a tall, slim, young man. Was in here with that Caucasian lady from management when they came here to do the apartment inspection. And when I looked at that video again, now I see her in here with some short, light-skinned dude talking loud, going all in the bathroom, down the hall. That ain't what I saw in the first video. But where's the evidence? How did they switch the video? And this video is involving management. That means management came in my apartment twice that day to get two different footages. You entered with that tall young man, then you came in again with that short, light-skinned dude. I'm 100% positive. But where's the evidence? I'm not an IT person. I don't read code. I don't know that in the dark web shit that they do with these computers. But somewhere embedded in my phone, my internet access, my apps, my computers, somewhere it's got to be something they can see, a code, a break in the code, something that they can find to know that these people has uploaded, been backfeeding stuff to the surveillance. That's the only way they deleting themselves out of here. Not unless they just completely cutting it off when they come in here. Because like I said, I've been at work. I was at work one day and I think I got 5 or 6 notifications while I was at work that there was motion detected, a person in here. But when you look, it's just a blank apartment. Nobody in here. No footage of nobody, no nothing. But the camera detected motion. It don't detect motion unless somebody's in here. And it only does it when I'm gone. When I'm here, it ain't pinging my phone like that. And when it do, it's me moving. And it ain't pinging me moving all the time like it's supposed to. It's supposed to ping when motion happening. It picks and chooses when it want to ping. Send an alert to my phone. And these individuals are hip to that. It's crimes involving the computer, access with the internet. That's why I can't catch them on surveillance camera. They're going to keep coming in here until you figure out, or I can find a way to get them on footage. But so far, 4 cameras in, all these years later, all this bullshit they done, it ain't been happened yet. You expected me to do the impossible. I don't have the equipment to detect what they doing, to read code, to log into my own shit, to see what they doing. But I know it's being done through the phone. I know it's being done through my apps. I know hacking is involved, the computer is involved, and the internet is involved. Prior to that, when I didn't have no internet or the surveillance camera and I know that shit was going on, they were just coming in here. Now I got surveillance camera and you somehow avoid the surveillance camera. And this shit you're doing is illegal. So to that commenter, I hope this answers your question of why I can't produce the physical evidence. But if I catch that motherfucker, like I said in the comments, now I can produce a body for the police, whether it be live or ready for the bag. Hey, that's going to be at my discretion, depending on the severity of the incident involving the illegal entry into my apartment. So this Dirty Trucking giving you some insight on what's going on. And this is a computer crimes matter. That's why I can't catch them. I can't be in my apartment 24/7. I got to work. Now, if you'd let me hit the Mega Millions, I could lay around here all day and hide and put green paint on my face and hide the fucking dirt all I want, because I got money to sustain to do that. But this individual knows I got to go to work. This individual knows my work schedule. He coming in here, going to the bathroom. He doing little shit, messing with shit, letting me know the motherfucker have been in here. He don't give a fuck. I lay shit out to let him know I really want to fuck you up. And he still come up in this bitch. So this Dirty Trucking, I hope you understand. This is computer crimes. That's why I can't get this motherfucker on film. Until you tell me how they bypassing that camera, how they know exactly what the fuck I'm doing all the time. Where's the microphone? The tracer? What the fuck you got on me? How do they know this shit? Stop lying about this goddamn shit. Because I'm telling you, I'm out to get this bitch.